Welcome to Bruno's MMA show. Hope you're doing well. Uh, I'm making this video for all the anti-grapplers out there. All the people complaining whenever an MMA fight goes to the ground. Whenever you feel lost and confused because two human beings are becoming pretzels and they're not punching the crap out of each other right away. I'm making it for you. My friend, you're watching the wrong sport. But that's okay. That's okay. You know what? You know what? If that's not for you, that is fine. That's perfectly fine. Just stop watching MMA then. Or be very selective of the fights you watch and the fighters that are fighting in it, depending on their styles. For true MMA connoisseurs, we're kind of tired of hearing you complaining about the fight going to the ground. It's part of the sport. It's an essential part. But don't worry. I got you. I feel for you. You know what? Look, if it's not for you, that's okay. That's okay. Just stop claiming that they should stand and bang and all that. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. That's the sport. But I got options for you, my friend. Alternatives. First of all, have you heard of this sport called boxing? Might be a bit new. Maybe you haven't heard of it, but they just stand and bang. It's literally what they do. From start to finish, they just stand and they punch each other. It never goes to the ground. If they try to hug a bit too long, the ref stands them apart. It's perfect for you. What is that? Oh, you like kicks. Okay. Well, there's this thing called kickboxing. It's just like boxing, but they add kicks to it and knees, depending on the rules. It's basically just standing from each other. They punch and kick each other. If they hug too long, the ref stands them apart. Okay, you like the inclusion of elbows. Yeah, so, okay. I was talking about K1 kickboxing, basically. Or make depending on the rule sets. But, okay, elbows. Well, here's the thing. There is Muay Thai, but there's a great clinching game in Muay Thai. So that means that the ref is not always going to separate them when they're hugging each other. Yeah, but then they come back with the elbows. It's really like they find ways to get the elbows in. If you're a little bit patient, they don't go to the ground. They stay standing and they knee each other while they do it. So it might be okay for you. Might be okay. Yeah, yeah. Gets very bloody too. If you want to see blood, you don't really care about the technique and the art. You just want to see people bleed, as you sit there eating your snacks. Um, you know, because like, why are they hugging each other? If you were in there, you just stand and bang, right? Yeah, maybe a problem. Maybe a problem. Yeah, yeah. But you know what? Look. If you wanted to get really violent though, like if the clinch goes wrong, there's also Lethway. You know what they do? It's kind of like Muay Thai, but they include headbutts and they don't have gloves. Yeah, man. So you know they headbutt each other. So when they get close, you can see some headbutts. You might be happy with that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. I see. Okay, you're trying to trick me here. I see what you're doing. You don't like when they waste time on the ground, but you appreciate the art of MMA, right? You still like the takedowns, you like the ground and pound. Basically, you like to see someone like being hit while they're underneath. Is what you're telling me. Okay, I got you. You know what? Look, there's this sport called karate combat. It's a combat sport, and it's like karate practitioners. And actually, they just added at least one taekwondo fighter that I know of. And basically, like they stand, they do karate or taekwondo now, and they just punch and kick each other. No elbows though. Um, don't remember if they have knees or not, but still, they punch and kick each other. They stand. They can do takedowns. Just one-legged takedowns, not two-legged. But I already lost you. Sorry. But anyway, they can bring the other to the ground and they can hit the person as they're on the ground, but the fight can go to the ground entirely. And after a few seconds, they stand them up. So like when the other falls, they have a few seconds to just like TKO them. If not, it goes back to the feet. So they don't waste time on the ground. We got you. Yeah, karate combat might be thing than if you like ground and pound, but you don't like the groundwork. Which okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, you just want to be on the bandwagon of a popular sport, but you don't really want to adapt to it or learn about it. You just want it to adapt to your tastes, to your lack of understanding of the ground. I see. That's what you were doing. Ah. Well, tough luck, man. Try to give you options, like at the end of the day, maybe when we look at it with all of the options you have, if you're complaining about a grappling in MMA, you just want to be on the MMA bandwagon. You don't really appreciate it. You move on to the next big thing whenever there's that. Yeah. Well, you can't be helped then. You really can't. Yeah. In a fight with the least amount of rules possible, you're gonna see grappling for sure. That's how it is. Yeah. Okay, everyone. If you know anyone who complains about grappling in MMA, just send them this video. I'm sure they're gonna appreciate it.